How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Nando.
And I'm Oz.
In today's episode, we're going to be covering a couple topics. We're going to be getting into our thoughts on this season of Invincible. Going to be getting into a little bit of some of the online discourse on the animation and where it ranks among the seasons so far. We're going to get into a little bit of Daredevil, Spider-Man the animated series, and how it could lead into Brand New Day. How our little thoughts on that. And Wrestlemania. WrestleMania was this past weekend. We just finished watching night 2. So we're going to be getting into all this and more. So stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in with us. Watching night 2. So we still have this kind of fresh in our minds. Overall, a meh WrestleMania. I have to say, it's the build to it really just
I agree.
Was not. It was so lackluster, and I feel that's been the case for the last 2 Manias, to be honest. Well, half. The build to the main event last year with Cody Rhodes and John Cena, unfortunately.
I think that his retirement tour was. I genuinely think that's why, but continue your thought.
No, and I just feel like that's the thing. Like booking or creative has just been really hampered with a lot of circumstances outside of their control. You know, Bianca Belair returning yesterday, but returning from injury, announcing her pregnancy. So she's going to be out for the foreseeable future. Naomi still out, just as she was on the cusp of rising. Seth Rollins just came back from injury, but he had everything was just thrown in a loop. And
you feel as if Mania was Mania this year, or are you saying for this year and last year? Do you feel as if Mania was just kind of pieced together forcefully?
I think so. Yeah, it definitely for this one more. I feel like last year you at least had somewhat of a decent build, especially with night 1 with the whole triple threat with Roman, Punk, and Rollins. Great triple threat. But then the night 2 main event with Cody and Cena, Travis Scott coming out, fiend, and no trace of Dwayne.
This is the second year that's happened.
Exactly.
Dwayne has yet to be seen.
Well, I genuinely don't think we'll ever see him in a wrestling. He's done. He's hung up the boots just silently. He didn't go out. Exactly. That's what he is. He's Maui. He is at CinemaCon promoting live action Moana. That is what he's doing.
He is watching the Doomsday trailer.
Disney, please release that trailer. He's not like Brock tonight, who just lost.
You guys? I'm good.
And he's gone, ladies and gentlemen. He took the loss to Obafemi, and Brock is gone. He took his boots off, took the gloves off, and he got out of the ring, and he's done. And I think that's best case scenario. If you're Brock Lesnar, you really have nothing left to do. You mauled Cena one last time last year.
There's only so much ass you could kick at that age.
Exactly. Obafemi is the next big thing. He is the next Brock.
He's the next beast.
This time next year he'll probably be competing for a world title.
No, yeah, honestly.
So glad that was probably the one booking decision they had to get absolutely correct. A Brock win here does absolutely nothing. The build for the build for Jade Rhea wasn't great. Rhea, new world champ.
I've been over that rivalry for a minute.
No, and I think this was the right call, especially like we said with Bianca announcing her pregnancy. It would have only made sense for Jade to retain if Bianca was coming back to run that rivalry, but obviously not going to be the case, or not going to be able to be the case. Rollins versus Gunther, though very rushed, was a solid match. Also,
a piece of commentary from a third party. A coworker of mine had commentated. He said, in his opinion, and to which I agree, he felt as if though a lot of the matches on night 1 were rushed. He says he doesn't know if that's because TKO was like so eager to just continuously push those ads
100%.
Every single time that they had a chance.
AJ Becky only got 8 minutes.
That's my dude. So again,
and this is I think this is the final match in their rivalry. A blow-off match in a rivalry gets 8 minutes at WrestleMania between two potential, or actually no, not potential, two future Hall of Famers,
2 pillars of the women's wrestling division. 2
respective horsewomen of their generation get 8 minutes at WrestleMania.
No, that's like 4 minutes of just, oh, okay, so you're gonna be my ass for 4 minutes, then I'm gonna be your ass for 4 minutes, and then 1, 2, 3.
And that's basically it. And with ref shenanigans involved and everything, and with that, Becky is your new Intercontinental Champion. But it really is just a testament of how time gets allotted, and that they love to push their ads.
And really not only that, but to me, it's insane that they take enough time to genuinely do their entrances long.
long entrances.
I think that long entrances are a part of Mania, but you have to have a long match to coincide with the long entrance. It makes sense.
Exactly. You pay, at that point, you're paying more for the entrance in the match, and that's just not what you're paying for, especially with these Mania tickets. These Mania prices.
You genuinely, if I can be honest, at this point, I think TKO thinks that, oh, what sells? Concerts. What sells? Music. Oh, we're just gonna pay them to listen to the entrance music. We're not gonna give them time to just actually watch wrestling. We have the licensing for the music. Again, I think it circles back around to just knowing when to just hang it up, or just when to say no, or just when to walk away. But personally, coming from someone who heard from your mouth that you said night 1 of WrestleMania would mog night 2, genuinely, without any bias, I was pleasantly surprised by the main event of night 2, and I was so satisfied with both entertainers that I was happy with either outcome.
I literally said as soon as Roman came out with the whole entrance of showing his ancestors on the screens with the whole piano introduction, I'm like, yeah, no, this is it. This is the Tribal Chief's second corner.
You know what you just said? This man, Roman Reigns, is Black Panther.
That's exactly what he is. He summoned the power of his ancestors.
He went to that astral plane, bro.
He is the Samoan Panther. Joe Anoa'i.
That dude is King Kamehameha.
And he literally just got his gold back.
The first thing that I said when commentators started to talk, I looked over and I said, we're back to square one.
Cody and Roman.
We're right back to where we started.
And honestly, to me, I'm cool with it because I like both.
So let me ask you this.
Fuck all of you who
let me ask you this.
People are expecting Randy, or oh yeah, Cody beat Randy, guys. Cody's still your WWE champion because he's just like, he did get punted though.
So I'll say this.
That is the one thing.
To quote Cars, in the context of championships, what will happen, and who is the metaphorical rookie in? We have the champion, the runner-up, and the rookie. So who will be? There's always a third person that inserts themselves into both of their beat. So again, who will?
Jacob Fatu.
It is the Austrian murderer himself.
I swear to you, if they put
Gunther himself. I'll put.
No, man. Stop, dude, please. I will riot. I can't. I won't.
Gunther is Triple Habibi's nuclear warhead.
He needs to go. He needs to lock away the key.
I need you to understand.
Never release the codes. He needs to go away and never come back.
Again, it genuinely, personally for me, I think that both of these men will end up putting their belt up. I think we walk away from this. I think this will be the Mania of next year. And it's a sad shame that we're gonna have to see this in Saudi. To me, what's familiar to them, what they acknowledge is now the Ultimate Warrior and Hogan for them is Cody versus Roman.
Now I'll say this: I think they hold up until Survivor Series. I'll say
until this Survivor Series.
Up until Survivor Series, I think we get. Imagine we get a Cody Roman 4. This would be the 4, right? No, 1. No, this would be 3. Cody Roman 3.
I honestly think that they take it to Mania. Personally, I
think. Do you know what I think happens at Mania? I think because it's Saudi, because he won't be able to refuse the paycheck, and because it's the board.
You have to be the funny.
I promise you, it will be. If you smell. What The Rock is cooking in the main event of wrestling. It writes the script itself. He will. The hierarchy of power is about to change. He is about to look his cousin in the face and be like, "No,
that's my spot."
What is the name of his character in that movie? He's literally about to look his cousin in the face and say, "No, I am Seth Adam. Your title is mine. I'm so sorry." TKO on the
Billy Batson. I am Shazam's truth.
He's about to thrack him. He's about to little bro him again.
Oh my gosh!
I promise you, it writes itself. It's in Saudi. TKO is going to want to do it. It's going to be Rock Roman at next year's Mania. If it happens, it has to happen that year.
What if Gunther somehow runs in on both of them? I don't know whose side he'd pick.
I'll retire. I cannot have Gunther anywhere near.
And complete side note. I personally, honestly, if Sami Zayn won tonight, would have been my last night watching WWE. I absolutely hate and despise that man. I absolutely hate and despise Becky Lynch.
So unfortunately, Sami Zayn is no longer our United States champion. It's a travesty. It's a tragedy. Sami did nothing wrong.
This is a man that believes Thanos was right and the Magneto was right. This is a man right here that believes that Tobey Maguire is lame.
Hey man, Sami Zayn is the underdog from the underground.
Peter Dinklage. Anyway, I hope you know that Hornswoggle hates him. Second, Mania. Honestly, what would you rank night 1 as opposed to night 2?
I'll say this: it kind of balances out, and the thing is, to get really into the main event, like the match itself, Punk Roman, it was a really great match.
It
Roman,
was an absolute.
You know, we get a Roman GTS, a Punk spear.
It was cinema. It was genuine. To have been there, I think I honestly think that
for such a shit build.
No, and for such a shit build, for such insane tickets, for such a shitty venue, that shit was fucking packed like sardines.
And then they gave it the
dude, and that's something that I was worried about all yesterday.
Because yesterday, I will say,
yesterday was you can hear my mouthpiece on cotton.
I don't know what it is with Vegas last night, but I guess they were reserving their energy for the main event. I get, hey, they pulled an Amazon. They saved the budget, you know, for when it counts, for when the action really mattered, you know. Because this match went on for a good minute. This was an hour long.
This match, and dude, no, genuinely, like this match was like, I think 3 back-to-back matches.
No, and so we have Roman winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Punk's probably going to take a break. Both him and AJ losing at this WrestleMania, which is crazy to me. I'm very interested to see what direction we go in from here. Jacob Fatu took the win over Drew, so I expect him to be in the main event. So we'll see how Cody deals with him soon. We'll see how he comes back from Randy giving him that punt. I don't think that feud is close to being over.
Is he on the way anytime soon?
Overall, I'll say last year's Mania was better than this, but given the circumstances of the things that they had to work around and the things that they had to throw together last minute, I'll give credit where it's due. It was, on a scale of 10, I'll give it a 7. It was solid, nothing special, nothing to write home about. Meh build, but the matches did carry.
Honestly, I'm going to give it an 8, only because I think it's the opposite. Because it was no build, I was surprisingly pleased. Very pleased, actually.
It just didn't feel like Mania season.
No, it didn't. I'm going to say it 100% didn't. But the fact that we got these banger of a match, I think like, come Survivor Series, come Road to WrestleMania in Royal Rumble season, people are gonna be looking back at these matches and being like, nah, bro, that shit was so fucking sick.
It'll gain like a cult following.
Yeah. So honestly, like I honestly would rate it like an 8.5, just because like my expectations were so low. Like this shit was so ass. Like honestly, one of my main points is that I might flat this back to Hell's Kitchen in New York City against Wilson Fisk. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 episode, what are we on?
Episode 5.
Episode 5, it really personally for me just goes to show, I think the overall premise of that episode is the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
And when a common cause occurs, differences are put aside. And the relationship that's displayed with Daredevil and Bullseye, I think, is immaculate right now.
It's you really see Matt having a tough time saving, you know, the man at the end of the day who killed his best friend, and you see, especially in the scene where they're in the church. I guess Matt just really has that
resentment.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he finds a way to let Bullseye slide.
I just think it really, honestly, I think it's a multitude of things. I think his faith plays a large part in it. Bullseye plays into his faith a lot. He constantly teases him. He's like, I mean, well, you know a lot about penance.
Exactly.
I mean, well, you know how it is with us Catholics, you know, things like that. And speaking in the respect of Matt, or Poindexter speaking to Matt Murdock.
And he keeps telling him, you know, like, nah, like, leave me behind. Like, why are you trying to help me? Like,
and it's in that, because he knows he deserves it.
Exactly.
He understands, he's aware of it, but he's also...
I got what I came for. I got, because he gets Vanessa at the end.
Ultimately, that's why he's there, and that's why he's so beaten, battered, and bruised.
And he was like, yeah, I did my part, I did my job, just let me be.
Because he understands, and honestly, you know, like, I hate to jump the gun. I honestly hate to jump the gun. But Spider-Man the Animated Series from the 90s genuinely is a shot for shot, every single thing in the MCU. If you look back at that particular show, it is incredibly hard to say that obviously, both things are taking inspiration from the same source material.
Right.
So you're gonna have like themes, but it's just insane. Like seeing, like growing up with it, and what I'm leaning with is Bullseye understands that when you go against Fisk, it's not about if you're gonna die. It's a matter of time, how much time you have left on this earth.
Yeah.
And in the animated series, there is someone that knows who Peter Parker is, i.e. Wilson Fisk. So again, where is Spider-Man?
So, and I really think, you know, we were watching the animated series the other day, and it really just goes to show how they're laying the groundwork for what's leading into Brand New Day. We're getting, you know, the stuff with Daredevil, the stuff with Punisher, and it's leading into Brand New Day, and stuff from the animated series really can show clues as to what we could get into looking into that movie, and it really does just get you hyped about what is in store. The animated series really gives you that classic Spidey feel, you know, and I feel like that's what the new director, Destin Daniel Cretton, the guy who directed Shang-Chi, I feel like that's what he's going more for, especially with, you know, the shots that we're getting of classic Spidey comic covers.
Oh yeah, the Amazing Fantasy.
The classic Spidey suit. That suit looks fantastic.
That's Steve Ditko.
So I really feel that is exactly what we're getting, and seeing some of the episodes that we were. We were watching the season with the arc that deals with neogenics, and that's exactly what we could be getting in Brand New Day.
Because, dude, who's in there? Vulture. Who's in there? Scorpion. Who's in there? Wilson Fisk.
And then we could also be getting Kurt. Well, no, I feel like we're placing Kurt with Hulk, but I feel like that's what we're getting, because in the neogenics arc, like you were telling me, Peter Parker is mutating. He's having trouble with the spider DNA. He's turning into Man Spider.
The problem ultimately is that because of his genetic mutation with the spider, a human isn't supposed to have multiple life cycles, and so that's what was transpiring originally with Peter. If you go back to the episode Make a Wish, he tells a story about how he got bit, and after he got bit, he had a hallucinogenic dream where he turned into a little spider. The second mutation is exactly what's going on right now, where he has bio webs, and it's in that same respect that we see him string himself in a cocoon.
So I'm so excited for what we have in store for July. That movie can't come out soon.
But
honestly.
Right between that, we just have something to hold us off in Punisher.
In the Punisher, and I'm really interested to see how exactly it is that he gets out of jail, because that's where we last see Frank in the ending of season 1 of Daredevil. How he gets out, what exactly it is that he's doing, I'm very interested to see that as well.
We're coming up on the last episode of Invincible. This is the finale. As somebody who has read the compendiums and just know about what's going to happen in the series, I'd known that this was going to be a season that was going to pick up. That was going to be a very action-packed, that has a lot of very fresh new additions to the story, to the world, to the plot, which is going to entertain a lot of people. But again, this is something that I knew from last season, just because of the
your previous knowledge.
Exactly. I was not disappointed.
Oh, not at all.
At all.
And I agree. Like it's like you said, we thought the end of season 3 with Conquest and Mark, their whole battle, we thought that was bad. We really weren't prepared for what we've seen so far in this season. What with the rematch with Conquest and Mark, with the introduction of Thrag,
Mr. Airbender himself.
No, like that whole wind-up.
He genuinely sucks. This dude is a black. I don't know if he squeezed his hand so hard that he caused a black hole, and that was sucking the air molecule. Like, I don't know what happened. This man just jerks it. He didn't even do it fast.
No.
He just charged it up, and it literally started siphoning it.
And people dared say he was on Fraud Watch, man. Like, how do you put him on Fraud Watch without even watching the episode where he actually gets down to it?
Piggybacking off of that particular episode, that particular shot alone was so sick. I don't know what it is about people, and there's multiple shots in that episode. The animation is so sick,
man. So that's one thing. The animation in this show, people love. I see a lot of discourse on it online, and people don't love to complain. We could use more impact frames. Oh, we could some more shading. Like for what the level of product that we get with the story that accompanies it, the fact that we get yearly seasons, exactly, like we're not going to get, Jujutsu Kaisen type level things where it's been 6 years and they've covered 2 seasons. Like,
I mean, it's that Studio Ghibli sort of film where a singular scene takes 8 years to animate, like, frame by frame.
My serious question is, why drag out a story longer than you have to just to appease some minority of people that you're never going to please anyway? No one is ever going to be fully satisfied.
I think it's and this might be just a controversial take or a hot take. I don't know what you'd want to call it, but I think it's for those people. I think those opinions, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think those opinions are held from people that read the literature or the source material, and they want the emphasis on every single frame that they did because that's what they did. As they're reading the manga, or as they're reading, I'm just trying to make sense of the situation, because personally, again, like you're saying, knowing what was going to happen by reading the comics, I was like, oh, okay, so I know that this is about to be, a belt to ass is about to be whooped, or is about to be put. 100%. All right, and with that being said, I think that if there is to be an emphasis on something, it has to be the animation of said fight scenes. What makes Invincible?
And not to say the animation, could it be better? Obviously, it's not the greatest known to man. But at the same time, for it to be called the worst, or for it to be called pure trash, that's just pure discredit to the people actually working on it. It locks in when it needs to. Like you said, those fight scenes are spectacular. This whole episode 7 with Thrag on Viltrum, when Viltrum exploded, stellar animation.
When they went through, dude, they and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not joking. Episode 7 was the Namek episode. This boyfriend, but it's reversed. Because instead of Goku trying to prolong and preserve the Namekian planet and Frieza blowing it up, Thrag wanted to maintain his home world.
Want to rebuild it.
I mean, honestly, if you really think about it,
he is Seth Rollins. Redesign, rebuild, reclaim.
The architect.
with his fresh edge up and everything.
He doesn't tap.
He does not. He made Mark run. That man Thrag is a problem. Fraud Watch is insane. But genuinely, this show is, where it may lack in animation in some aspects, the story more than makes up for it. Absolutely. In my opinion.
Absolutely. And
so I'm really excited for the finale this week, because this is the final episode coming up. Will it? I'm interested to see if this will be the first season to end with maybe a cliffhanger. Maybe it's less action packed. Maybe it's a more expositional episode. Well,
I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. If I get exposition, I want exposition for the last 15 minutes.
Interesting.
I don't want.
As someone who's read the comics, what action do you think they have left to show?
No, they have a ton. But it all, because I mean, I'll say this. Right now, all seems lost. But when the chips are down, and if you have genuine faith, miracles happen. And that's where we're at right now.
Interesting.
That's where we're at right now. Because we're going to have to wait and see for episode 8.
And we are. And overall, out of the 4 seasons that we've received, well, I know obviously season 4 has yet to end, but where would you rank season 4 among the seasons of Invincible?
I think it's up there between. It's definitely between 1 and it's in contention between 1 and 2. And the only season, in my opinion, that beats it is season 1.
Interesting.
Because honestly, season 1 and 2.
What is your rank? What is your season rank?
So I think for sure 3 is the weakest.
3 is the weakest for you.
Well, dang. Honestly, no, because they have great episodes in that one too, dude.
More Conquest. See, for me, it's honestly, I'll give it a 7.
I think now looking at it, 2 is probably number 4.
Right. For me, it's
1 is probably 3. 2 is 3 is probably 3 and 4 are honestly right now in contention for being 1.
Exactly. So for me, and I have to be just because of how the story's picked up this season. Season 4, first place. Season 3, season 1, season 2.
Yeah, I can respect that. That's honestly
that has to be the ranking. But this has been a great season. I'm so excited to see where the story takes off, and it sucks that after this week we won't have Invincible for another year, but it'll be worth the wait.
I'll say this. Regular show has an episode of a particular person that lives under a bridge. And to quote that episode, in the next season, we shall see.
Heir to the throne.
Heir to the throne?
I, as someone who's not read the comics, I can't wait to see what exactly that means.
Stay tuned.
And so, with the brand new day hype, it kind of leads into the last thing I kind of want to get into, which is Doomsday. You know, because we also have that looming on later this year. CinemaCon showed the first trailer for Doomsday. Those lucky bastards. I'd love to go to CinemaCon, but unfortunately, I think it's just for theater owners. I think.
Whatever. Anyways,
honestly, but from what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing is in this trailer, we really are in for it. We're not ready for what's in store to come in December either. Apparently, I'm hearing Disney, in response to not having IMAX screens, they're making their own Infinity Vision. It's another premium format. Their best quality, which is crazy.
Through the lens of Mickey Mouse.
I guess so. That's when the mouse can't buy out IMAX in response
They're
to
gonna
Warner
have
Brothers.
smell-o-vision.
Exactly. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'll make my own. But no, all jokes aside, I'm really, I don't know what we're gonna get in this movie. I'm very excited to see our first look at Doom. We apparently see our first look at some of the X-Men, maybe some of the Thunderbolts in here too. I'm just really the score. Someone was able to leak.
Well, they're not. Hey, I want you to know they're not Thunderbolts. They're the new
Avengers. You're right. Oh yeah, bad on me. But no, that score, man. Someone was able to leak the last 5 seconds showing the title card. Alan Silvestri cooked. The Russos cooked. And I probably sound like the biggest fanboy in the world right now. But Doomsday will beat out Dune 3. Hot, maybe not so hot.
No, I don't think that's a hot take at
all. I'm sorry for all the Dune fans out there. There's no possible way. Either way, Doomsday will beat out Dune 3, and people can say it's nostalgia fest. People can say it's slop, whatever.
Some people are going to go watch Dune for the nostalgia fest too, because they're watching the original Dune, and some people actually prefer the second interpretation of Timothée Chalamet, and that's why they've. I mean, I remember when his came out, people were like, "Yeah, this is pretty much really bar for bar for the books or something." It's just a couple creative liberties that although pretty drastic, still kept the main premise of the movie.
Someday it's gonna have a pretty paycheck this year, though. Could you imagine?
Don't get me started with
Spider-Man.
I was just about to say it, man.
Doom.
I'm not gonna say that thing.
Now Euphoria even coming out too.
Don't.
I think episode 2 drops today. You watching it? I'm just kidding. I know you don't watch that.
And with that being said, I think that's just gonna conclude our conversation. I think that just closes a book on it, really wraps it in a real nice, neat bow, and puts a cherry on top.
A productive episode, yeah. I believe so.
So let us know genuinely what we're gonna be talking about in the next.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think of this season of Invincible, what you guys have thought of Daredevil, everything we covered in this episode today. Let us know down below. We'll go ahead and see you in the next one. This has been Nando.
And